The Irie, what's up? How you doing?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
What's up? What's up, man? How you
What's up,
doing?
brother?
Thanks for
Oh,
having us.
oh, my pleasure. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves for the listeners to match voice to the person?
Yeah, I'm George Reese, vocals and guitar.
Johnny Groove, drums, percussion, and our bass player Mapes. He's not here right now, but
He's working.
he's working. Working, man.
Yeah.
Well, you guys been working pretty hard. I mean, last year, this year, and I think the year before. So, how's this year been treating you so far?
Uh, it's been treating us like we like to say. It's like it's been like a blessing and a curse, like but because we have more time to like work on new music and stuff. But we got all of our stuff figured out now, so or it's been pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, like the curse part is like this horrible pandemic.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, but for us, it's like we had a lot of time to work on so much music and like get ahead of like just had so much time to write music. So we have a lot of material. So we're stoked on that part, but we're ready to get back to normal shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I
So I
saw in
guess.
California things are opening up as for venues in April. So, I think you guys are in Arizona. So, how's it going over there?
It's going good.
Yeah,
I
it's going
mean,
good.
Arizona's like I feel like a little more. They don't really care as much. Like we've been still kind of playing some shows, but it's been very limited. Like we just did play with Common Kings a few weeks ago, and it was 180 capacity. Um, and like we just been playing at like one strict venue, but it's pretty strict there. It's like you can only get up and go to the bathroom. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
our merch stand had to be like outside because
Oh, wow.
like yeah, but I mean
Yeah,
they're
it was
taking
that
the right
strict.
steps though
Yeah.
to do it right and be safe.
Yeah. We're just happy that we were able to do it at all.
Well, I'm a big Common Kings fan. So, how was it working with them?
It was awesome, man. They're such humble people, man. Like as you see them on stage, they're just as good as like off stage too. And so it's something to look forward to, like to be like too. So they're a big inspiration on us. They're awesome.
And have you all been doing other live shows, opening up for other artists?
Um, no, not really, huh? Because there hasn't been really any like people coming out to play in Arizona, but I feel
Yeah.
like it's opening back up. We actually are playing in California at Sea Legs in Huntington Beach, April 25th. So that's cool to go back out to Cali and
Yeah.
play. And we're doing our big EP release show May 15th at Marquee Theater out here, which is like a 2,500 person capacity venue, but we're bringing it obviously with everything to be safe. It's going down to I think 500, 600
Yeah.
capacity.
600. Yeah.
Okay. And you also been doing some live streams. So, how has your experience doing that?
It was a little different at first when we first started doing it because like we're used to like get that live feel, and going
Yeah.
to like play in front of a camera and like you get all these like comments and stuff. It's like what the heck? Like we're still engaging, but like it's not the same as like in person. But it was a little strange at first, but
It was, yeah,
yeah,
because
but
like you're playing like at the end of the song, it's like quiet.
yeah, yeah. It's like you're like I don't want to wake up my neighbors,
Like yeah, if we did in here, we did a lot
Yeah, yeah.
actually
We
in
should
this
do.
in
Yeah,
this living room,
yeah,
and then we got to do a couple actually like live stream festivals, like for Reggae 360s
yeah. Those
festival,
are fun.
Essential
Okay.
Music Fest. That was
Yeah,
fun.
that was fun.
It was different, but it was
Yeah.
we gotta go with the
I feel like it
times.
opened like another like market too. Like
Oh, yeah.
people there, like the people in Florida want to see this show in like
Oh, yeah.
California, they could like put that live stream up and they could make money that way too. That could be a possibility, I think.
Yeah, I feel like now live streaming is like I don't know. People will do it more now
Mm,
because I feel like now before the pandemic, people were still, but not as much now.
yeah,
Oh,
And I feel
yeah.
like people are gonna keep doing it and doing it now.
yeah. I think it's gonna be something different now.
I mean, I definitely see this going on for a while. I mean, especially, I mean, even though cases are going down,
Mm.
I think at this point that people are getting pretty comfortable doing the Zoom shows and live streams. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I know
getting
it's not the
lazy.
same. I mean, but I know I don't know if you all have participated in it, but I like to do a lot of like comedy shows, like attending Zoom comedy
Oh yeah.
shows, like going on in New York and I
What?
went in Los Angeles that I normally can't see over here in Florida. But I
Yeah.
mean, obviously, it's I mean, not a good thing that everyone's having to stay home. But
Yeah,
definitely that gives me experience like seeing or people live,
yeah,
performing here in
Yeah,
South Florida.
yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
How's it in Florida? Florida's kind of opening back up, right?
Well, Florida has
It's
always
kind of
been.
like it's kind of like Arizona.
I feel like it's the
Florida and Arizona
same.
are feel like are kind of like the same.
Yeah,
Well, the thing is, in Florida, like I want to say it got quiet after a while, but and Florida is pretty known. Like the state has been pretty open. I mean, there's
yeah.
venues pretty much open. I know Julian Marley just played with the Whalers recently.
Oh
If
wow.
you guys are familiar with Cass Haley, I think he's performing.
Yeah.
So venues are
Nice.
opening up, but I'm one that I've been trying to be quarantined, so I'm
Yeah, for
very
sure.
careful on everything that's going on. But I'm
Yeah.
slowly like I'll pass around the venues or I'll
Yeah.
come in during the day when no one's around, but I'm really waiting this out to like finally enjoy it. But I mean, I
Yeah.
can't wait. I'm looking forward to Reggae Rise Up. It's supposed to be
Oh,
scheduled this year,
yeah.
so that's one thing I'm looking really forward to.
Oh, yeah, it's the full experience right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
Are you guys looking forward to catching any live shows as for like being fans of other musicians?
Right now we're like busy, like it's like we're playing shows more, like we're like kind of just trying to stay busy and focus. Well, I would love to go see
Some shows.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I want to go see the Skints. Like me and him been like
Okay.
on this crazy like ride on the Skints. So and that's crazy that you have one of the guitarists, right? You had
Oh,
him
yeah.
up on there. That's
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Skints.
Did you get a chance to listen to their live album?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Oh
dope.
yeah.
so good.
Yeah, I was telling Josh, I was like, that's probably one of the best live albums I've ever heard. And I
It
like
really
going through
is.
live
Yeah.
albums too. So
Yeah,
yeah, that was an awesome live album.
yeah, dude, they're so good.
Do you guys have any favorite live albums that you listen to?
Uh,
I'd say mine would probably be it's like the old school Sublime demos
oh
Okay.
because it's still
yeah,
like kind of live because like
yeah.
they're like I feel like
They
they're like
recorded
demos
it
they
live. Yeah,
recorded it live,
Oh,
yeah, so
yeah,
they are live, but and they're like super old school and like they don't sound that good, but
yeah.
it's like
That's
the
what I love
beginning
about it.
stages of the Sublime. It's like
Yeah,
as it's dirty and raw and it's
yeah.
awesome.
That's what I love about that.
well, one thing I really want to get into, I don't know if you guys are already into it, is vinyl records. And I've been meaning to buy like a vinyl player. I think I saw like a Bluetooth one, which I can use these headphones to listen to it. But
That's
one thing I
nice.
Nice.
really want to do is get into really like vinyl.
Oh yeah, that's that natural sound,
Yeah,
that warm sound.
we need to get some vinyls.
I know.
Oh
I
yeah.
got a vinyl player.
What?
Yeah, I bought one a couple years ago. I got it at Target.
What are some vinyl records you have?
I had some Bad Brains, the Bob Marley, like the what is it called? Like
Box set
yeah, the
or
box set.
vinyl
Okay.
set?
Yeah, the vinyl set. Yeah, I
Vinyl
had
box
that.
set.
But like when I moved out, dude, like we live in Arizona, so like when I moved out, I left like all my stuff in the trunk, and they melted.
What?
Yeah,
What?
so I was
Oh
like
man.
That's how hot it gets here.
all that money I spent on that, it all went to. I was like
That
so
sucks.
sad, dude. I
Vinyl
could never.
records are expensive too,
Yeah,
man.
they are, dude. They're like
Oh man.
$50 or it was like
Oh man.
yeah, but it's all good.
Arizona summer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you guys are a new band, but you started doing like pretty big things. You recently filmed your music video. So how was it filming your first music video?
Oh, it was crazy. It was this is like his fifth one. But for me it was my first
It was the Irish
yeah,
first
the Irish
official,
first official one. Like I've always
but
wanted
your
like
first one like
yeah,
ever
yeah,
doing.
ever doing, yeah. It's like I've been having the Irie since I was 15 out of high school, you know. So like it's always been like a dream to have a video, you know, and to have it recorded in California where like the spot's at, you know, like
Mhm.
it was super good. Like
It
I
was,
can't explain it.
it was
It's,
cool to
a
have
good feeling.
we worked with Video Kitchen. He's also done like stick figure and like Sensi Trails and stuff. But he like actually like hired actors and actress, which
Yeah,
was
that
cool. That
was
was
sick.
Okay.
first for me, like a the love story. And
Yeah,
um,
we tried our best to stick to the story.
Yeah.
but yeah, it was cool.
So
It
what
was
made you want to
definitely
work with the Video Kitchen this time around?
um we've never worked with him before, and we just liked his stuff. He actually, I think, reached out to us like right when we first started as this group, like a year ago, and then we're ready to finally do it, and we're doing it, and we're gonna do another one with him, I think, in April, I believe.
Nice.
So now you know if you don't know.
No, I know. No, I know. I need that. We have a schedule calendar.
But can you share some details about that upcoming video?
Um, we don't know if we're gonna. I think we might do it for our song Donnie Darko or Can't Get Enough. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But we have a. If it's Donnie Darko, it's also obviously gonna be a kind of little like
Little dark,
twist,
yeah,
darker.
darker. Yeah.
Um,
Try to get creative.
and Can't Get Enough is like kind of upbeat and like happy.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be probably like
It'll
chilling
be-
in like a convertible going down the PCH or something.
Yeah, we're trying to go all out.
Did you guys have any role in like the background scenes and like helping develop the visuals?
No, well, Garrett, he pretty much wrote up the whole plot. Like we
Yeah.
told him what the song was about and
Uh-huh.
like what George wrote it about, and he just kind of like gave us like a plot rundown of what he thought would be good. Um, and then it was kind of our idea to be in the background of it. Like they're like you can see like we'll be playing, but they're
Yeah.
like the couple is like walking past us, like we're just like
Yeah, we're just like the
you know,
back music for the
yeah,
story, basically.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mentioned earlier that you're pretty much a new band, but George, did you say that you were part of the band since 15? Did I hear that
Yeah,
correct?
yeah. Since I
So
was
do you want to
15.
explain how this band come together?
Yeah. So me and my friends are just started. Of course, how every band starts, right? It's the garage, you know.
Yeah.
And it's funny, you know, it's like the dream to be that band you want to be. So that's how it was. As we got older, after graduating, we had an opportunity to go to Hawaii. So as a group, we went to Hawaii and kind of found our sound, and kind of just to go live and experience, you know. And when we got back, you know, we tried to play a little bit more shows out here, try to like get it started, you know. But you know, life happened. The group broke up. One of the members had a baby, you know, like all that, the
Yeah.
whole nine, you know. And then like I kind of just like by myself, just doing like acoustic gigs, and used to hit him up for shows when he was in his band. So like he kind of that's how we knew each other already. And he got back from California, and he wanted to get a band together, and I wasn't doing anything really, and we wanted to just do, like what we say, like we like to say, if we get together, we're gonna full send it. You know, like
Send
there's
it.
no more, there's no more like no like no kid stuff no more. Like you know, like it's we're gonna go in and do this professionally and do it until we can't.
So where do you see the band going in like 10 years from now?
Hopefully, we were able to play and keep recording and just do what we love to do. And
10 years, I would say, like a headline of festival or two.
yeah, that too.
That'd be
That'd be dope.
I hope 5-10 years from now we could do
Or
that.
what is that venue in Colorado? Red Rock.
That yeah, I feel like that's every band's like
Yeah.
dream is to like headline the Red Rocks.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is mine though. Like
Yeah.
it is mine too.
Or I want to be touring with Bruno Mars. That's good.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Well, I think he's coming out with new music now, or just
Yeah,
releasing
Sick
himself.
Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they're so. Oh my god, I love that song.
Yeah.
I'll be like earlier. I was like walking around singing that song, just singing it. Such
Well,
a good song.
I'm a big Bruno Mars fan, and I go through a lot of his
Mhm.
albums, and I would say like his second album, something
Oh,
jukebox,
jukebox or what's it called?
Orthodox jukebox.
Oh yeah. There it is.
I would
I
say,
was trying to figure out that word.
Yeah.
Like, can I say that word right now?
Yeah. But no, I would say that's probably one of the dopest albums I've ever
Yeah,
heard.
dude. He has that "Show Me" reggae song in there. Like, he has a
Oh,
little bit
yeah.
of reggae in it. You know,
Oh yeah.
he's from Hawaii, so like he has that vibe. You know.
Well, I know Common Kings actually opened up for him a while back. Too.
Yeah.
hmm
Exactly.
Was that in Hawaii?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
But yeah. Do you have a favorite Bruno Mars song?
Mine's probably Liquor Store Blues.
Oh yeah, Liquor Store Blues.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a classic. I mean,
Yeah. Or Gorillas. Ooh, baby. You
Yeah,
got a bottle full of liquor. That's
I
one
got
of
to
my
go
favorite
through
ones.
that. It's been a while since I love going through albums.
He's so good, dude. His
Yeah.
voice is so good, man.
Oh yeah. I'd say in my
What about you?
eyes,
Yeah.
that's like one of the top 3 singers. Like, and I feel like he's underrated too, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's great.
He's amazing. He
Hell
really is.
yeah.
Well, and you mentioned being a fans of Sublime. So, who are some of your music influences?
Mm, like growing up, or like right now, or just in
From growing
general.
up to like just forming
Everything.
this band.
For me, like growing up, I listened to metal first, which is kind of funny.
I think
And
everyone
I was like in
did.
a metal band actually, like when I was like 13. And then I just kind of I found out about Sublime, and I really dug them, and just got into 311. And and I was like, all right, this metal stuff's a little too intense, so I was like, let's do reggae.
Yeah,
And
bring
but
the vibes down.
yeah, but I mean, I still love like Incubus and like Deftones, and you know, like the old school bands that like, I mean, they're not old school, but they're getting there. I feel like, which is sad to say, like Incubus and stuff.
Makes it feel old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What
wouldn't
about
say the
you?
same as like like I started off listening to like growing up, like I come from like a Chicano family, like oldies, like old music, like
Mhm.
Brentwoods, El Green, like all that old stuff. That's how I grew up listening to that stuff first.
Okay.
And then like so once I got like older, like hanging out with friends, like I grew up skating, so like metal, punk rock, like System of a Down, like No Effects, you know. And then, like you said, I just wanted to mellow out, hit a joint, you know what I'm saying? Listen to some Bob Marley, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this is the vibe I want to be right here, you know? Yeah. So,
And you guys been collaborating with some artists too, and you got a chance to link up with the Elevators. So, how did that happen?
That happened. We were with like joined forces with our family in Reggae 360, and we kind of showed Jackson the song, and he dug it, and he uh, he did his verse on it, and he also had Johnny Cosmic, I believe, also he like mixed his verse too for it, so that was cool.
yeah, it's dope. He's so smooth.
We had that song out like recorded forever too. They're
Yeah.
like, "We're gonna put this out,"
Like,
because we
who?
like,
Oh
Yeah.
man.
but
Yeah.
we did it and it came out. So
Yeah. I'm so happy we have them. We have them on one of our tracks, dude, because they're about to blow up.
yeah, they're awesome. Jackson's so
Yeah.
nice,
He's
and
so cool, dude.
they actually just put out a single too. I think like the other day.
Yeah. It's real mellow, dude. I love his voice. It's so like silk, like
Oh yeah.
like you're like, oh
John, like
man.
John Mayer.
Yeah, he's like a John. He's like a reggae version of John Mayer. Dude. Sexy.
Well, when I heard the Elevators, I thought I forgot his name, but he dated. He was known to date Gwyneth Paltrow. I think his name starts with a C. Coldplay. The lead
Coldplay.
singer from
Oh
Coldplay.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
I can
That's
see
what.
that. I can see that.
Yeah. So as soon as I heard the Elevators, I instantly I forgot the name of the lead singer for Coldplay, but yeah, that's who
Yeah.
I heard.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can see
okay. I can
that.
see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like that. That smooth.
yeah. So now when
Didn't
you hear the Elevators, you're gonna think
Yeah,
of
like Coldplay.
didn't that guy like the singer of Coldplay? He like his goal, like he wanted to marry that actress, right? And he did it. Like he like before
What?
he
No
knew it
way.
before he knew her, like he wanted
He
to like,
planned it up.
yeah, and he
Nice.
did it.
That's achievement, baby.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. He manifested it.
He
Yeah,
manifested it. He manifested it.
I always say that shit is real, man.
Yeah, dude. It
put it
is.
out there.
Yeah.
It's like whatever energy you put out there, you receive it back.
And I don't know if you guys listen to other podcasts, but I always, for some reason, I'll hear other podcasts talking about it like on the same week too, and I'm like, this has to be a message for
Yeah,
yeah,
that's dope.
yeah. So, and you recently came out with this EP, Can't Get Enough. So, how is this different from the first EP that you came out called Coming Down?
Uh, it's a lot. It's a lot different. We kind of wanted to go try to bring new vibes to like the reggae scene, you know, and I don't know.
The Coming Down EP was like uh
They're
some of your
older songs. Yeah,
some of
they're
your older
yeah,
songs, and
yeah,
the new EP Can't Get Enough is more. We all wrote together with our producer Matt Keller.
yeah.
He like we'll go into the studio and like before the Coming Down EP, we didn't really work with Logic and like make demos and stuff. And with this one, we got into Logic and we made about like 40 demos and went in and worked with Matt Keller, and he kind of just chose like we all chose together the best 4 songs that we thought. And he kind of just like he's like the fourth Beatle for us. Like he brings it in for us. He also like produces and works with our buddies Catastro and Fayuka and stuff. He's a solid dude.
Yeah, he's the fourth Beatle for everybody.
Yeah, I feel like he's a wizard.
He's a wizard. We call him Wizard. He just knows what to do, you know.
Yeah. And since you came out with the Coming Down and you came out with Can't Get Enough, so are you planning a new album for this year?
Yeah, we actually are going into the studio at Matt's for about almost 2 to 3 weeks for our first album, like 10 songs.
Okay, like a full length album.
Yeah, full length. Yeah.
Okay.
And we're putting out a new single too in a month or two.
Yeah, pretty here soon. Pretty soon.
Before our show May 15th, we're gonna put a new single out so they could hear it live.
And are there any collaborations that you can share about this upcoming album?
With the single we're having one, but I don't know if I can say it, but
yeah, that's one of our buddies.
Okay. You can leave it at that. Yeah.
But for the album, I mean, I know you want to have work with a lot of different artists, but we haven't really planned that out yet.
Yeah, right now, like we have like everything, like all our demos are already there to go. Like right now we're just trying to figure out like what songs we want, and then once everything's like recorded, we're gonna like look around and see who like would sound good on songs, you know.
Do you have like a really top goal of like an artist that you really was like, this is the ultimate person I want to work with to join on our album?
Realistically,
or anyone. I'd probably say Bruno Mars.
I was gonna say Bruno Mars.
but realistically,
Anderson .Paak.
Okay. Kind of tight.
Do some funk stuff, you know.
Honestly, it'd be tight to have our boys, the Common Kings, on a track.
Oh, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's the one.
That would be
this is the way.
You got to make a music video for that track.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. That'd be sweet.
Heck yeah.
So do you guys also produce your own music, or do you work with other record companies to do all that for you?
We just make our demos here and our songs, and then we just bring that in to the studio, and he helps produce it with us, and we all just kind of like work together in the lab, pen and pad, the lab.
Yeah.
But
it's all
pretty
much.
Team.
Yeah, it's a whole team effort.
Well, Johnny, since you were with previous bands before the Irie, did you like add to anything that you learned from your previous experience to this album?
Yeah,
like lessons learned and working with other artists and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Just just experience, being in the studio a lot. Also, the last band I was with, we worked with Matt too. So I've worked with Matt for a long time, and it was good to get him in there to see how it was like to work with like a real producer. And
he showed me the ways, ins and outs. I appreciate.
So now
my brother.
We found our groove now. So I'm like really stoked for this EP that's already out, and the album to go and record just for like 2 weeks and just
straight music.
Yeah,
can't wait for that, dude. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be dope.
And you guys also started doing a couple of shows, at least like right in the beginning of COVID. I think you guys got a chance to do some shows, and you did, some other shows during, I think last year too. So what are some lessons that you learned early on from your experience that you're going to use it for hopefully this upcoming tour?
Backing tracks. We just started doing backing tracks and staying on time.
Yeah, so, I mean that we play with tracks now, which a lot of bands do, and it brings a whole new dynamic to our live show. Because we're a 3-piece, so we have in our music we have keys, we have horns, we have all that. So with the tracks now, it's like full,
Yeah.
like it's
And we break it down too to where like we have
more live.
it's half and half, like live, and like what songs don't sound good with them, and like we try to bring everything to the viewer, you know, like because some people like don't even care if it's like, you know, they just like it to hear it, but like, there's people that like live, like, oh, they're playing the backing tracks, you know.
Yeah.
But like we're trying to give it, like we're trying to do 50-50 for the people like that.
And you mentioned, I guess, a couple of venues that you were interested in performing at, but what are some countries outside the US that you would like to perform at? Because I think I saw that you actually did something in Mexico. Is that correct?
Yeah, we actually play in Mexico a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, we stopped a little bit, but we were doing it like once a month there. We do Friday, Saturday nights at downtown Rocky Point at this place called the Boo Bar. Those were some crazy experiences, but it was fun, and they treat us really good down there.
Okay.
But besides like wanting to play a different country, I'd probably say like London would be awesome.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Oh yeah.
Japan
would be crazy.
Japan, Peru, Brazil,
everywhere. Yeah. Australia would be sick.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
The Sticky Fingers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's one of our influencers.
Yeah.
Sticky Fingers.
Well, since you perform in Mexico a few times, do you get a chance to travel and explore the area a little bit? Since you're over there?
A little bit.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I grew up going down to where, like, because the Rocky Point is
like 4 hours away.
5 hours away from us. So I just grew up going down there. So it's a cool, like, neat little little beach city.
And you're in a different country, so you get like that excitement of that too, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not that far away.
But it's all beautiful, and they have so much like ocean life, which is awesome. Like they have so much.
The seafood there is so killer, dude.
Yeah, there's like everything's made that day, caught that day. It's legit. It's nice.
Yeah. Get that little salsa in there.
Well, since things are looking more hopeful in the future and like venues are opening up, are you all like really like looking into like possible touring coming up, or maybe the summer?
Yeah, we're looking into it's just kind of weird right now with like trying to plan stuff out with different states and how they're opening up, but yeah, we are trying to plan one. I believe one is in the works. We're just kind of waiting on the team to see what the outcome is with the whole laws with the CDC and all that, and just being as safe for us as possible and for the crowd and audience and everyone.
Are you hoping to make it out to the East Coast, or is it really just going to be like a West Coast kind of tour?
I think it's going to be mostly, this one's going to be a little West Coast run, just to feel the vibe out, just to see, because I mean, we don't want to tour also because if everything's not right, like it's kind of like, I feel like almost it could be like a little not disrespectful to other bands, but just like if you just got to be as safe as possible, because like if no one's touring, you got to respect everyone doing it, and just seeing we don't want to be like the only band touring. That's like, why are these guys are touring? And it's got to be safe as possible.
Well, do you have any upcoming projects that our listeners can expect from you all this year?
Our new single is going to drop, I believe, in May. What is it called? What are we calling it? All the Love.
All the Love.
Oh, it's called All the Love. And then, that's a new single. And then we're going into the studio in May for 2 weeks to do our first, 10 songs. And just check out our new EP, Can't Get Enough.
Yeah.
And did you say that you were planning to for some more live streams too? Is that correct?
We should. Because people have been asking us.
Yeah, we might do like some more like home kind of live stream stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
To engage with our familia.
Yeah, we do. We did a few, actually a lot when it first happened, because we were like, what do we do? Okay, so we do it right here in my apartment. My neighbors kind of hate me, but like I'm on the second floor. We'll be all in here like jamming with like the horns. Yeah. They're like, shut up.
Like, this is our job.
Like, this is a concert going on.
Like, we're working here.
A couple of times there'd be like people like standing out there like watching us.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're like in a 2-story, like a
Okay.
3-story, so
Yeah.
we'll
So
be
you
jamming.
yeah,
For
you
the
got an
Irie
audience right
vibes.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Well, since we're wrapping up, is there anything you'd like to share for our listeners?
Uh, check out the new EP, Can't Get Enough, and just keep it Irie.
Yeah, thank you for all the support with
Yeah,
Can't Get Enough and it hitting #1 on the reggae charts that day, which was awesome.
yeah,
And
that's great.
yeah,
We appreciate all the
we
love,
love
guys.
all you.
All right. Well, guys, I appreciate from the bottom of my heart of you joining us on
Thank
the
you, brother.
program.
Thank you, man.
Yeah. But the Irie, thank you so much for joining us on Irie Chat and best of luck on everything.
Heck yeah.